Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Never a Second in Rome. This is the second game from the developers of the Life of the Legionary game. You guys didn't play it. It was this awesome little 8-bit game that allowed you to basically fight in a Roman legion and raise your way through the ranks. Their second game, which we've been playing right now, at least we've been playing the demo of the new version, Never a Second in Rome, is where you have kind of advanced. You are now taking command of a legion, and that brings its own problems and its own troubles, as well as its own benefits. So let's dive in. We'll start a new game, and we'll obviously decide to start doing some decent bonuses. First things first, we have to pick what our character is. This is our own character, so this is the person who will be leading the legion itself. And each of these do offer you different bonuses. So influence for damage dealt. If you wanted to go, obviously make it so we can absorb more damage, allowing us to fight longer. Quickness is how frequently we attack, etc. Coordination, and we also have bravery as well, which I think would be pretty important, but it doesn't know we can affect that. And I believe as you play more and more, you'll be able to unlock more of these points as well. So I think we definitely want to level up endurance. Endurance was one of the strongest stats in the previous game, so I think I'm going to go 65 endurance because that seems good. And then also, yeah, just damage. So being able to like sustain and do a lot of damage would be good. And then maybe a bit of constitution. I mean, this stuff is all really important as well. We only have 5 points left, so maybe we just stick like 5 points in. Let's put 5 points in coordination. No, we shouldn't need to though, because coordination helps recover faster and more effectively when stance is lost in combat. So when we kind of get pushed back, but realistically, we shouldn't really have to worry too much about that, I don't think. So let's add, yeah, let's add a little bit of charisma. Then we're going to reduce a couple points in awareness. We're going to go down to, I don't know, like 40, 45, and boost up our charisma a little bit so we can obviously rally the men. Is there anything else we want to go down? I mean, maybe we go down a little bit in quickness so we just attack a little bit less frequent. So then we can boost up our intelligence a little bit so we're just able to problem solve. I guess a nice little spray of stats. Oh, this is cool as well. So we also get to now pick some bonus features. We only have so many. Oh, because of the stats we've picked, there's only so much stuff we can do. That's interesting. That gives me more bravery, more endurance. This gives me kind of a mix, right? Our iron will gives us discipline, bravery, and more discipline. So these are I think these are parts of our legion. Will make basically our legion a bit stronger, and this is more of our stats. We're gonna pick 2 feats. I feel like tireless is gonna be great. We just basically will be able to slap and just not get tired. I remember in Life of a Legionary, that was really important. And then, because we already get, yeah, maybe more bravery so we don't break. Let's go talented. Let's just give a decent amount of stats overall across our weapons. I have no idea what's gonna be important. But we can also go, you've been directly commissioned as a centurion, followed in the footsteps of your father, a centurion himself. You've always been shown promise as far as combat skills are concerned, and you have long been prepared to take on this career path, no requirements. Whereas this one, what will give you some stats, but you need so you need a certain amount. So this is generally something, if it's like the first game, Life of a Legionary, you're going to be, as you progress through campaigns, you're going to be able to unlock stuff, kind of like a roguelike for the next campaign, and that'll get you further and further and further. But yeah, we'll go direct commission. We obviously have to select that one, and we also need to pick a name. Let's go Marcus. Go on. Actually, yeah, let's go. Let's find someone. Cuspius, Durius, Titinius, Marcus Titinius. Let's do that. Let's go. Next, we get to actually pick our centurion, which is cool. Sorry, our Optio, sorry. So your Optio is severely respected. You're second in command within the century. In battle, the Optio is positioned at the rear, where he's responsible for maintaining discipline. Charisma is an Optio's most important attitude. Good awareness and discipline are also important. Intellect might help on occasion. So we're looking for good charisma characters. And I like as well that these are different every single time as well. Okay, so who has the highest charisma? So it's going to be this guy. We're also important at looking at, awareness and discipline. So awareness and then discipline. Where is discipline? Is it bravery? Maybe it's bravery. I mean, this guy has a good mix. I don't know. I guess we'll go with this guy. So there you go. Welcome, Aurelius Laminius. You're welcomed into my cohort that we'll be doing. So we have the 10th cohort of the 11th Legion. 11! Not quite 13th, but that's fine. You will remain, a century is the unit commanded by a centurion as part of a freshly raised legion. Your century is very close to its normal nominal strength of 80 men. 6 centuries from a cohort, the basic tactic unit of the Roman army, etc., etc. You will remain with your century for a very long time, but not though your whole career. It is not uncommon for centurions to be eventually transferred to different legions. Oh, cool. So we actually get to kind of go around. That's pretty cool. Here we go, moving on to the next set right here. So of course we have our little stats. We can take a look at my stats, the stats of the century right here, and then also the stats of my Optio and how much valor he has actually obtained in himself. I'm not sure why these numbers are red. Is it maybe because I'm tired? Maybe could definitely be the case. And I actually have 0 fatigue as well, so that's fine. So this is not there is not a single power left in the whole Great Sea that could contest Rome's hegemony. Several generations have passed since the days of Hannibal's war, a conflict so total and dreadful as to eclipse any slaughter of the past. Carthage itself was destroyed decades later, almost a century ago. In the years between the kingdoms of Macedon and the Seleucid Empire, 2 of the most prominent descendants of Alexander's conquest have been vanquished. In many respects, Rome has never been so strong, and yet internally the Republic began to show its first cracks. The victories brought prosperity, but wealth was increasingly concentrated in the hands of the few. The traditional levied army that had won so many victories became less and less sustainable. Citizens had met the minimum requirements to serve the legion and provided their own equipment, and so on and so on. So that was a lot of yapping there. I basically just set the scene for the campaign. So here we go. We are in our camp now. So during the camp phase of the game, you will be organizing your training activities and take care of other tasks. When the timer runs out, a main event will follow, usually a battle. You won't be able to proceed to the next turn until you have assigned all the mandatory training points to yourself and your century. You can do so in the training screen. Perfect, cool. So here we are. This is going to be our little camp right here. We can take a look at training. We can trade, look at our inventory, I guess. So this is my character, and I imagine we'll also be able to, grab some more stuff for the other people in our century and help improve that as well, which can be pretty important. So let's go to our training. So what would I want to train our soldiers in? So here we are allowed to mess around with our own stats as well as the stats of our century. So we have a certain amount of mandatory points that we can assign, and we can also assign these respite training points, which I guess will also tire us out the more we have. Yeah, spreading respite. So points reduce strain and can have a positive effect on morale. If extra points are used, they have a negative effect. So basically the more, we want to basically use all of these and then maybe only use these if we have to on the craziest stats. So first things first, we should probably help to boost our own stats up. So let's boost a little point in training admin. I imagine that's going to be quite good. And then, of course, we will continue. Supervision's not bad as well. A high supervision score allows you to recognize and select individuals with better quality stats within the century. The influence is the rare of the staff. So basically, we improve our higher ups and the people leading the men. Might not be a bad one. Like, I feel like I don't really care too much about my stats, so we might pick another point in there. And of course, these are spread across our line as well. So drilling will help with discipline. Yeah, so I think we definitely stick some more points in drilling for sure. Of course, we want people to train with their swords. Are these different as well? Oh, they are different. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. So then if these are different, we'll probably go boom, boom. Yeah, something like that. Supervision as well. And then we'll work on our sword, our shield, and then I guess a little bit of our strength, and then coordination as well. We also have respite. Respite wasn't a bad one to use, right? Use all mannermen must be assigned. Spreading respite points reduce strain and can have a positive effect on morale. So I kind of am tempted to use a bit of everything, though. Let's go boom, boom. So it reduces it. But that's fine. So I don't mind if we maybe hit a bit of morale debuffs to begin with, you know? Let's really buff up our guys at the beginning. I feel like at the beginning, it will be fine. Then for our legion, let's drill them so they're nice and disciplined. We're going to improve their sword play. We're going to improve their constitution and their strength. And then other duties, such as like engineering, free training points are enough to maintain the current other duty score. So we go boom, boom. Doesn't seem like that affects it too much. Yeah, doesn't seem like that affects it too much. And then I guess maybe we stick another point in shield. We just go like boom, boom, boom. It's a kind of a big mix though. I wouldn't be like too crazy just to like really get them stuck in. Remember respite, maybe we go boom, boom. But if we use respite, it will reduce troops' opinion of me and also add some strain. Oh, strain is no matter what. Yeah, let's just go boom, boom, boom. So it's a nice little mix. We're really focusing on our sword play and obviously improving our shield stuff. So I think that's not a bad idea. Oh, we also have a specialization button as well. So I guess these are like individual people that we can focus on. For each so basically we can have like one person to really help boost up the Legion. If we go back to training, what do we have for most of the Legion in? Sword. So yeah, make sure we focus on that sword to help boost the training efficiency. Do I want to go over as well? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. I mean, people are going to be tired, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. And then no more trade, really, to be done right. Yeah, we only have 300 gold, so there's no point doing any of that. We could maybe buy some extra gear. No. Do you want to spend some for myself to help boost my morale? Maybe not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go have a little bit of fun. Let's go to the next turn. Let's see what we get. So, our training. I managed to improve my strength, my endurance, my conditioning. However, obviously, got a bit fatigued. Our morale got hit. The sentry did a really good job with their sword and shield. Obviously, getting tired, doing that, it is absolutely fine. Nice, cool. Then are we just be going again? Do we just go again until we run into a battle? I guess we do. Okay, so another day has passed as the men do train, and we actually have an event to do, so a different event. So a legionary discreetly offers you 50 cash if you let him dodge the most menial and strenuous tasks. It can refuse, but let it go. Refuse and take discipline actions, and it will refuse and take corporate punishment. We're definitely going to take discipline actions for sure. Yeah. Our integrity has gone up, the discipline has gone up, but the morale has taken a little bit of a hit. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. And our supervision actually went up as well, which is really nice. Let's maybe go back to training and let's give them a little bit of a respite to help out with morale. So we've been training hard with sword and shield. Yeah, I wonder if it's actually probably better to do something like this, early on. So we'll get our troop opinion up as well. The strain is just what's going to hurt us, I think. Maybe other duties just help maybe try and boost that up. And we'll start educating ourselves as well. So let's do that. Again, it's going to add more strain, but I think that's going to be fine. So let's go next turn. And then our discipline. A brawl has erupted. That's not good. That's not good at all. But yeah, we got a bunch more bonuses and actually helped out with the strain, like the strain. Oh, okay. So it's not a minus strain. It's a good positive minus strain. Okay. I always thought that was negative. Can I even see where the strain is on my army? Yeah, it'll be here somewhere, I imagine. So our fatigue is fine. Our fatigue is actually fine. The skills are going up across me and my legion, bit by bit. Or my cohort, I should say. And overall, I would say people are relatively happy. Like, they're not super, super happy, but they're good enough, right? Yeah, they're good enough. So maybe we go back to doing a bit more hardcore training. And obviously, I want to keep my education high because the education seems like good. Yeah, the more improvements you gain this way, the higher the cost of the next one will be. But this will basically allow me to level up my intelligence and my charisma, which is, I think, seemingly pretty good. Well, I'm going to really drive these boys hard, I think. Yeah, I'm going to really drive these boys hard. Especially will be completely ignored because the training's already there. Okay, so let's just go shield then, specialization, because we're already maxed. So that'll hopefully boost my shield all the way up as well. So yeah, these guys should be drilled hard. Now, there is strain on the sentry. So strain is high enough to negate influence training efficiency. Yeah, because we're going a bit hard on them. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We've done our business now. Let's reduce down a little bit. Give the boys, we have to use these ones, right? And it's probably maybe just level up our quickness. It's something we haven't really focused in on, and we'll give them some respite. So with respite, they'll get a big debuff to the strain, and that should help them out. And we're getting close to the end of the next turn as well. So that's maybe, we've got another event right here. The morning, your sentry is taking part in a mock battle lined up with the rest of the cohort, armed and battered with swords and javelins, and then wait in silence for the starting signal. The tribune's watching. Okay, I guess we got our first proper interesting engagement as well. So here we go. The first part of the exercise involves basic maneuvers. Pretty easy check to begin with. We do manage to succeed it. Again, the battles are going to be a bit different. These are just kind of like events. So here we go. So it's time to hurl our javelins. Attempt a single well-coordinated volley or let each soldier throw. I think we're going to go for a bit of the easier one. We do unfortunately fail just about, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And in Sword and Shield, we should do a bit better. Yeah, Sword and Shield, we perform perfectly. And the game's basically telling me, hey, maybe you should improve. Maybe you should improve your throwing a little bit. I don't hate that. We'll also maybe improve our own stats a little bit as well. So let's maybe go boom, and we'll get a little bit of strain help with the Legion. However, we'll probably go down and then level up our javelin a little bit because we have not been doing that. And we'll probably jump into our strain a little bit. So that way we're still losing strain. The other duties can go down as well now. And then let's maybe really try and focus in on that whilst keeping everything else just kind of going up bit by bit. Oh, and we finally get a new staff member to appoint. So we can appoint we can appoint a treasury or someone to hold the banner. I like that. I like that a lot. So I guess let's get someone to hold a banner. I want to do well in battle. So you can pick out a new one. Alternatively, you can appoint one of your eligible staff members. So we can also appoint him or get someone else. So let's grab a new one. The best ability for this character, or who are we looking for? I have no idea. What does it say? Does it say what's supposed to be good here? I mean, I imagine discipline is probably going to be great, right? And I guess awareness is probably good, and maybe like discipline and bravery. Let's do that. We're still picking more. Please select 4 better than average abilities. So I guess sword shield is never a bad idea. Charisma, coordination, and I imagine our worst abilities are gonna be intellect. Our worst ability is gonna be intellect, and I ain't gonna be too smart. We can generate them. That's kind of cool. I like that. You can like build up your own legion as well, and then boom, there you go. We have Manius Heritus. Hopefully he'll gain some glorious deeds. We can also view the fallen as well in our little legion. So we are only 2 days away. We can appoint a treasurer as well. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I guess we'll pick intelligence for this guy. Intelligence and awareness is not going to be too bad, I guess, because he has the treasurer. I mean, his superior abilities as well. We can obviously probably pick, again, continue to buff up awareness, charisma. He's our treasurer, right? So he's going to need a lot of these stats. So we'll go boom, boom, boom. And yeah, I guess we're like picking these soldiers, and then his 4 average abilities. I mean, I doubt he's going to get too much into combat, so we'll just grab a couple, right? Yeah, we'll just grab a couple there. And then his worst abilities can be his sword. His worst ability can be his endurance. I'm not sure if he's actually going to be fighting or not, but yeah, we'll generate him in 68 intelligence. That should be good. That should be good, right? Nice, cool. Let's go to the next day. We're continuing to learn. We've got 1 day left, so I think I might take a bit of strain back just to make sure that we're nice and fresh. Yeah, let's maybe take a bit of strain back just so we're super fresh and we're ready for our combat. We trained up our javelin like the game suggested we do. So let's go. Our last one. Obviously, hopefully everyone's got their strain back. The morale is relatively high in the Legion. Yeah, relatively high. And yeah, we have no fatigue as well, which is good. No fatigue should definitely help out. We have 1 more day of training. So we actually don't need to. We can actually spend these last 2 rest point things. We'll probably just commit in that. And then the sentry, again, they don't need to rest anymore, so we can go a little bit harder. Let's do 1 more day in javelin training, and let's hopefully get into our first little battle. So yeah, let's move on. So our administration goes down to help boost Caesar's opinion of us, which is nice. And then here we go. We'll be making our way in. So trouble is brewing in the west. Let's do this. You can press control at any time to show the available hotkeys. That's kind of nice if we ever need it. We'll continue. Part 1. We are crossing the Po Valley. It's a fast and easy. But now you have reached the Alp. Barbarian tribes will, with no liking for Romans trespassing it. By the way, as well, I'm not sure if I mentioned we're in Caesar's Legion, by the way, if you haven't already gathered it. So they build fortifications, and here we go. We're going to have to try our best to... are we building fortifications ourselves? I guess we are, right? So our first task is we've been assigned to help construct the camp. So I'm going to push the men to work fast, I think. Having the camp done early is going to be important. The troops aren't going to like it as much, but we're going to go. We're going to push... And I think we're going to try and get as hard as possible. Again, we're not rolling great by the looks of it from any bonuses, but we're getting it done. Now we can maybe start to improve the camp up a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know how many turns we get. And this also as well, superior quality doesn't affect us too much, but we need to get this done right. We only have so many turns to get this done. So I think I'm going to try and push my men as best as we can. Yeah, we need to push them hard, right, to get, because we're 10 turns in and we're not halfway done yet. So we're going to have to keep on pushing the boys until we're close to being done. And then now maybe we can do this. Superior quality, try and raise it. And then, oh, we didn't even have enough turn. So yeah, Caesar is not happy because we failed. Okay, that was my bad. That was really, really stupid of me. Keep an eye on your formation imbalances during battle. You let it get out of control. Okay, so now we're going to be pushing into battle right here. So we're crossing goes on. The afternoon, you are accompanied your sentry to collect wood. You are surrounded by elements of the 7th who are performing the same task. You are reproaching a lazy recruit when you are interrupted by a cry of alarm. You are under attack. Your men are too inexperienced to throw into the fray. They should form for battle, but stay back in reserve where you are safer. Tell your Optio to stay with the recruits whilst you go alone to help the front line. Remain with your troops at the back. Let the soldiers of the 7th deal with the ambush. I think that's what we'll do. This is our first battle. We should sit back. And we will do that. In a matter of minutes, reinforcements arrive and the ambushes are quickly dispersed. So we didn't get stuck into battle quite yet, but I think that's fine. I think that is fine. This is our first battle. We should sit back. And we will do that. In a matter of minutes, reinforcements arrive and the ambushes are quickly dispersed. So we didn't get stuck into battle quite yet, but I think that's fine. I think that is fine. Nice. We made a pretty successful roll there as well to help the boys. They're getting pretty tired and their discipline is going on, so we help them out there, which is good. And then here we go. The messenger that come back from the battleground, talk of a one-sided massacre. Busy as they were crossing the river, the Helvetii were totally unprepared for the battle. Now Caesar intends to build a bridge to get over the river quicker. Send your engineers to help. Your engineers can't be trusted. We'll send them in. And we fail. We fail by 1 point. Wow. That's bad. Punish them, or it was your call. You can shift the blame to them. You can't shift the blame. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the integrity boost. Why not? It takes your army only 1 day to cross the river with you in force. I like this how we're kind of starting off pretty early on. Caesar doesn't like us, and the troops don't really like me very much. But we'll earn their trust. And I imagine there's a battle coming with the Helvetii soon enough. Okay, so next it seems like we're supposed to be getting grain from one of the Gallic tribes, but they just have not given it to us, and now we're heading our way to a city. However, we're informed that the Helvetii are now pursuing us. We were pursuing them previously. And as always, Caesar is being an absolute Chad. He has formed his army, ready for battle. He is dismounted, and here we go. The javelins from your first line create gaps in the enemy phalanxes, but the struggle hangs in the balance. The clashes is even more brutal than you expected. This is our first battle, by the way. Battle is raging on. The Helvetii are fighting, and again, we're in reserve right now, so we have not committed ourselves to the battle quite yet. However, it is going on, and yeah, we're about to get engaged, right? You spot a disarrayed group of spearmen approaching. They are still far, and the light is not ideal, so obviously it's getting darker as the battle rages on, and here we go. I think we're going to get our first little taste. They are definitely coming in your direction. You must fight. You glance back. Your men look tense, but not too scared. Hopefully, I've trained them well enough. Do you want to ask for the gods to favor your impending battle? Yes? Oh, we can sacrifice. Okay. An altar? Who do we go to? Let's go Mars, of course, right? They'll give us some more. Oh, so each one of these costs us money, but will give us more stuff. Interesting. Well, sacrifice. You immediately gain some of this combatantness. Later, you'll be vow as followed, and you'll gain religion, and you'll spend some money. Yeah, let's sacrifice. And here we go, into battle. The cohesion of your enemy must be 1,200 or less at the end of a fight. Cohesion must be higher than your enemies. So right now it currently is just about. Okay, so here we get to take a little look of the battle screen. So here we go. This is going to be my century. You can see the typical equipment of my legion. We'll be able to outfit them a little bit later, and obviously the equipment of our enemy right here. The fatigue of theirs is already pretty high up, which is nice, and they're already pretty exhausted. I imagine the run to us was very good indeed. They're also yeah, pretty messed up here with their morale, but their determination is fairly high. The morale is whatever. You can also see as well we have the high ground, which is giving us a nice little bonus, and you can see the legions approaching. There's a lot of stats on the screen, but I guess it will make sense the more you go. So we have our normal throwing. So before hand-to-hand combat phase of each battle, your formation and the enemy lines will exchange a hail of missiles. As usual, all checks involved will be based on 2 opposing 2d50 rolls. As a first step, you will compete for the throwing initiative. There are 2 possible approaches: throw normally and act in advance. You can see the details again, boom, 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 which is nice and easy. So let's go ahead and set this up, and we will. I feel like our throwings, yeah, we're way worse. So maybe sticking to this will give us a bit of an advantage, the act in advance, but we'll get a huge debuff. So if we lose this, which is pretty close, we'll get a big debuff, but we do win. Nice. So we get to do our throw first, and with a plus 13. That already sounds like it decimated them. We just did 48 damage. That seems pretty good. Now they'll get to throw back, I imagine, but obviously the high ground helped as well. Yeah, okay, that helped out a lot. So they'll get to throw back now, and they even take 200 damage. But yeah, they rolled incredibly. Luckily, though, we sustained no damage. The Helvetii MG with a hail of missiles. Oh, it failed. Oh, they failed. Why did they fail? Oh, because of this roll. Yeah, because of this roll. Nice, well, we'll take that. They completely whiffed their attack. Now we have formation combat. Formation combat is divided into several melee phases of a few rounds each, interspersed by lulls. During these phases, you'll control your sentry as its cohort. The tactic unit it belongs to face the enemy line. The bar at the top right starts to fill, slowly depleting as the melee phase passes. Okay, cool. And obviously, we'll look to disengage a little bit more. Okay, well, let's start out right now. Obviously, the battle itself is fairly good. How do we want to start it? So if we can go really aggressive, that will tire us out, but allow us to get really stuck in. Right now? Yeah, right now we have a big boost to our front defense. Yeah, our front defense is getting an additional 20, and for every point above that, we get some additional bonuses. However, we could really reduce that if we went a little bit aggressive. I feel like we can go a bit more fierce. Do we have to, though? Kind of want to try and kill them a little bit quicker, you know? Our cohesion's high enough. Our fatigue is nothing, whereas theirs is kind of crazy. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go in. Let's get stuck in. We'll stay aggressive, I think. So we seize the initiative, so we get to fight first, and we get to choose whether we shield push or if we spearhead into them. Oh, actually select the spearhead as well. Yeah, let's select Titus. Titus can go in. Hopefully he'll do okay. He's leading by example right now, and we're gonna go fierce into them. We have a big advantage right now. So they actually inflicted some decent casualties into us. I mean, I guess we're the ones being aggressive. And there you go, the damage, yeah, there you go. We've now hit into them right there, which is good. I was only involved in a brief combat, so nothing to worry about too much. Oh, I'm in combat now. Okay, so now we go into the one-on-one combat. Let's take my attitude. Regular, I think, is fine. As I said, we're not really super aggressive with our stats. We're much more of a passive. Like, we're much more of just like a, I'm going to outlast my opponent. Let's close in. We're going to go in. Hopefully, and again, we have, our fatigue is going to be our fatigue is so much higher right there. So we fail our first attack, he's going to be able to hit me. I fail my next attack as well. Wow, we're missing a lot of attacks. Nice, I finally got a hit in, I think. I finally got a hit in, which is good. Maybe we go a bit more aggressive, right? Because, yeah, the forceful is good. It gives me less attack, but it does more damage. And we're just going to strike. Yeah, and I guess we're just going to strike. We have +8 for the attack on the arm. Doesn't actually have any armor as well, so... yeah, hard press, and yeah, the further that goes up, the better. So we're just going to keep on striking this guy. Again, continue to hit the torso. He's getting tired, so our chance to hit is going up. Defended that, unfortunately. But yeah, he must be getting tired, right? He is recovering a lot as well, yeah. So he's trying to recover, but it's fine. And then what's this up here? So this is our speed factor. So I think I go first? Yeah, I think I go first. So let's maybe strike again. We'll go for the head. Yeah, let's go for the head. See if we can chop his head off. Oh, he defended that one, unfortunately. We're just going to keep on going for it, I think. But we are getting kind of tired. Yeah, our fatigue isn't really even going up. Do we have a better chance anywhere else? If we go quick, we have a +15 to the arms. Let's maybe see if we can just do some damage to his arm. Defended it again, that shield, man. We probably do need to recover. Yeah, we probably need to recover now, get some energy back. Do succeed there. Just help reduce that fatigue a little bit. We're going to recover again, I think. So basically, just reducing our fatigue a little bit. We're still fighting down there. He's going to keep on... yeah, he tries to deceive me as well. So back here, we can rebound focus. What does this do? So this would recover more of my stuff. We could feint in on him, aim for a soft spot, or just strike. I mean, he has... yeah, we should actually probably aim for soft spots, right? Oh, no, wow. Our chance to hit is awful there. Okay, maybe not. I was going to say, because he doesn't really have any armor, so I thought the soft spot would be great. We could also bash him with our shield as well. I remember this being really useful in Life of a Legionary. Basically, just tired them out really quick. I mean, he's about to hit his max fatigue, right? So we should... yeah, we should be able to hit him hard. So let's just continue striking, right? Okay, interesting. So yeah, we're starting to look and learn a little bit more. So because it's predictable strike, I guess we've done it before. He's ready for it. And he's a good guard. So maybe we need to stick in a feint. Is that going to help out a little bit? Yeah, that gives us a little bit. Their beat resistance. I don't know what the beat resistance does. So let's drop a little bluff right here. Have a little bluff. Boom. We missed. And he resisted the second one. Okay. But I think that did help a little bit. So we didn't kill him. Yeah, that was a really poor performance, honestly, by me. Definitely did not strike good fear in my boys whatsoever. But I like this. I like the fact that it's very different from the first game. And I imagine, because this is the first time we're playing it, it's going to take a little while to really figure stuff out as the stats move as well. So we are just pushing. We're just going to go back to Steadfast. It's going to give us a good little boost to our roll. Yeah, it's going to give us a good little boost to our roll. And we're just going to hopefully just whittle these guys down, deal some decent damage to their front. I mean, they are getting weaker and weaker quite nicely. And again, our determination and everything is super high. So we just need to keep on hitting them. They inflict some good damage on them as well. The threat roll decreased as well. Failed that, unfortunately. So they're going to gain momentum now. So the momentum is in their favor for now. And we've got a bit of an imbalance. So here we go. Imbalance can go from -20 to +20 twice per round. So basically, we just need to kind of balance our formation a little bit. We're getting a little bit out of control. So let's go maybe a little bit more cautious. And that should reduce the imbalance down a little bit, yeah. Again, we're not going to really do much damage, but we're going to be much better on the defense. So let's continue on. Yeah, there you go. And now, next turn, we can then go a little bit more aggressive right now. Our momentum is really low now, which is not good. And they're going to push on us hard. So we need to get stuck back in. Can't do that though, why? Okay, so we'll just go back to a normal fight. How's our boy doing as well? Yeah, he's currently leading from the front, right? Or we could put him in the back as well if we needed to. Lead by example is pretty far up though. Let's keep him up the front. Let him lead. Let him push forward. Hopefully get stuck in. We're going to try and inflict some more damage. So we are inflicting 8 damage into them, which obviously isn't really a lot. But yeah, our cohesion is way higher than theirs. We're currently disengaged. Really? Why did it say our cohort is disengaged? I guess we're back in bed. Yeah, they're really tired now. So they're gonna try and disengage. So we want to obviously pursue them if we can. Yeah, but low in the battle. So that was basically 1 round of battle. Okay. So now we've kind of rested up. They've kind of got a bit of energy back, and so have we. Again, I'm gonna go all out in this first battle and just see if we can just inflict a killing blow on them. Their morale is weak. Their front is weak. Their cohesion is weak. This is going to give us way more damage. It's giving us crazy momentum as well. So during each round, the formation tries to gain momentum is in succeeded turns. At the end of a turn, the side that has the most momentum can benefit from advantage opportunities. Okay. So we basically want to have a lot of that. And that was a lot more damage to them as well there. Managed to succeed one of our threat rolls, and that allowed us to kill. So we have to exceed the... so we basically have to positively hit these threat rolls against them to actually kill people, I think. We can actually see how many soldiers they have as well, I think, somewhere. I mean, again, we just hit straight into them and do some crazy damage. Are we gonna get any kills this time? We got 1 kill as well. So again, the damage from the formation, it was a kill as well. Nice. So that's just the formation will suffer a big boon to their attacks. Yeah, we've just ripped them apart. However, we do have a few imbalances. So we have to stay on the offense though, right? Oh, because we've gone from all out. Okay, it makes a lot of sense now. So because we've gone from all out down to here, we're struggling a little bit. And what does this do? So this is a shield push, which will give us a bit more of our clash capacity as well. So I guess we'll go, yeah, I guess we'll go a bit more steadfast and try and reduce our imbalances down because it is starting to get a little bit high. So we're able to kill a few more of the light infantry. I don't know if it suggests like where our numbers are, because our numbers are here. Our current size is 74, but like how many do they have? Or are we just worrying about these numbers? I mean, obviously right now we're severely ahead of them as the fighting continues and they're exhausted, of course. So let's go back down. We'll go back to being cautious. We're going to lose our momentum, unfortunately. But that is going to give it, hopefully reduce this imbalance for a couple turns. And they'll obviously get the push off on us. Yeah, we got hit pretty hard across the board. We'll do that to obviously get the imbalances down. We managed to get a good, we still managed to get a hit off on them. Kill. No, failed the kill. That's fine though. Yeah, so we're able to get a few things. So the momentum is basically how many threat rolls I think you get to do, which is cool. Okay, so our imbalance is back down. So let's go back to being a bit more aggressive. We're going to stick down our shield bash as well. That gives us a plus 41. And we get a good opportunity to advance. Yeah, so because we have the momentum, we got to advance. Unfortunately, no kills though that time. And they're looking very bad right now. They have a -5 imbalance, which is pretty strong. But we hit them again, and we're just inflicting crazy damage. Any kills this time? No, unfortunately not there. Our imbalance is raising up, so we're going to have to go a bit more passive. We're so close to breaking them, though. Yeah. And I like the way that you have to, like, slowly go as well. Oh, Titus is pretty exhausted now as well, so we should probably bring him to the back. Yeah, let's bring him to the back now. They're going to get... Is that their roll against me is a -41? And we're disengaging again as well. Everybody gets their energy back. We lose 53 fatigue, which is pretty important. They are still pretty much completely exhausted. We restored 47 cohesion, which is good. Their morale is very low now as well. Yeah, very, very low. So let's move on. Back to the combat. We need to break these spearmen. So yeah, he's actually good from the front for now. We could stick him to the back if we need to, but I think for now... Yeah, for now he will chill on. And we'll start off being really aggressive and we'll slowly bring it back, I think. So let's go really aggressive. We'll try and deal a killing blow, basically. We've gained the momentum for our aggressiveness as well. So yeah, let's go all out. Yeah, Tiberius to the front, my man. Let's go. Let's lead in. And yeah, that's a big hit on them. Yeah, a big hit on them. But yeah, we get the hit in again, doing more damage. Any kills? We should get quite a few. I'm involved in the fight now. Okay. Hopefully this time we can cut his head off. So we'll just go with a normal. We'll close in. As well, I don't think we have a javelin or anything. So yeah, you can see actually, so it's 5 rounds. Okay, so we're starting to read a bit more. I think he is for higher ground. Yeah, so he is for high ground, so he's going to be up there. He's going defensive. So we could go offensive focus. If you do not attack or have been attacked since the end of your last turn, a successful attack roll, basically, or we can go defensive. Let's go offensive. So that's going to give us an additional bonus. Right, yeah, fighter is prepared to attack. So if we go for a soft spot, is there any good chances? I mean, his torso is like completely undefended, so if we hit, we'll bypass his armor and just cut him to shreds, surely. Yes, we hit him. We did some decent damage. So some more effects. Since the end of your last turn, a fighter either attacked or was attacked by an enemy. Fighter was made extremely ineffective by your opponent. So we can actually go kind of aggressive now, I think. So let's maybe do this. And then just, again, another hit for the torso. We're going to roll 71. Yeah, we did a lot of damage there. Okay, now we're starting to get it. Okay, I'm starting to get the rolls and everything. We tried to recover a little bit. I mean, we are still pretty tired, of course, but we're cutting him quite heavily. Again, we don't want to be predictable. Obviously, every time we do, we get pretty hard. Let's go for the head again. Or go for the head. We just messed up. God damn it. I mean, I think we have to recover. Yeah, we have to recover a little bit so we get back 23. We fail our recovery, though. Even with a plus 23, he's rolling like incredible. He recovers. Fails that one, though. Okay, I'm really starting to get this now. I think we have to just recover again. And we were unrestricted. Okay, cool. I think we just go back to regular stance. Do we just go offensive again so we can guarantee a hit on him? I think we do. So we get a big attack bonus basically next turn. He's going to recover some more. To be fair, we should probably be recovering as well. Let's strike. Let's go for the head again. Yes, good hit. And that didn't hurt him, though. Why did we not hurt him? Not 100% sure. Let's maybe just feint an attack in. Yeah, let's feint an attack, like a simple feint. We miss, unfortunately. The second one is successful, though, which is good. So he was fooled. Again, tied him out a little bit. Yeah, we don't really have the killing power to do it. But he suffered a bit of damage, I guess, from that, which is fine. Back to Allegiance. So because of our initiative is kind of messed up, now we're going to have to start reducing it. Yeah, we of course have the momentum, so we can attack first. They have to be broken soon, surely. Yeah, another hit on there from the all-out attack. Go and get some kills. Yeah, it was just a threat. Not a kill, though, unfortunately. That's fine, and it's fine. We can start going back now, bit by bit. We're going to be a little bit imbalanced, but it's fine. I feel like +6 is just whatever. Again, I mean, we're still doing damage, right? Just unfortunately not getting any kills. And then they're going to start probably getting the momentum. I mean, we're still getting all these kills, and our imbalance is getting pretty crazy. Again, no opportunities to kill. Again, remember, we are a fresh legion, so we're not exactly able to do much. We'll go very defensive now, though. Because, as you guys can see, the more over-imbalanced we are, the worse stats we get. Oh, nice kill. Oh, they're rolling crazy, man. Okay, so let's start reducing this imbalance a little bit. We'll go cautious. Remember, we're just going to have to play very passive. I should also turn this guy to go back from being normal. We're actually also really tired as well. So send this guy back to the back. And let's just go very cautious. Hopefully that can help us out a little bit. Reduce our imbalances. Their imbalances are going up now. But I mean, we're actually more tired. But it's because we were so aggressive, right? We're going to disengage again. Is that going to be it for now? I mean, the morale is still dropping. It is still dropping. And their combat effectiveness, they're like so close to breaking. It's just our army sucks so much. We'll just head off with a +16. Keep our imbalance fairly decent. And just, yeah, I mean, we rolled, yeah, a couple successes to gain momentum. And then, yeah, we're boosting them up here. Unfortunately, though, we're trying to press the advantage and we're just failing. So I think the amount, I think I'm kind of getting it now. The more momentum we get, gives us the more opportunity to try and push that advantage through here. And if we win these dice rolls, then we get to try and kill them, which then massively affects their stats, I think is how it's working. And they obviously get the same as well, but because they get like minuses because of their fatigue, they're getting -25, whereas we're getting +3. That really does help out massively. So let's maybe go fierce. Let's go fierce, and then we'll reduce it back down. So see if we can get some more damage in, because again, I really want to just cut the head off the snake here. And let's see what we can do. I mean, we hit, we broke, we succeeded. No kills though. Even at a -4. And a kill? Come on, we're rolling crazy, man. Oh no, my banner carrier's looking a bit scared, the coward. How dare he? How dare he? I mean, we hit him again. Come on, we are so close just to breaking them. We just don't have good enough stats to do it. Like, we're succeeding, but yeah, it's such a hard fight. So we'll go back to being steadfast, and then we'll go back to just not clashing for a little bit. As they continue to fight us again. We are breaking them, though. We're succeeding in our hits. So we get 2 here again. Is that going to be a kill? Yes, and finally a kill, which is big. Again, does a lot of damage to their formation. As you can see, reduces their cohesion and also the front. We can now also go very passive. You know, we are slightly imbalanced. We can now go back to just being cautious to boost down that imbalance, which is nice. And basically just means we get hit, but we don't really take any damage, which is nice. They're super imbalanced as well, which means they're going to get super tired. We should also push this guy to the back and just let's go very cautious again. Let's just, again, really reduce that imbalance. Hopefully it doesn't really mess up our fatigue either. And we disengage again. I mean, we're winning this, right? And there you go. Boom, we won it. So the cohesion of your enemy must be 1200 or less by the end of the fight, which they are. And your cohesion must be higher. And we have. So I've achieved the minimal goal. Unfortunately, not the maximum one right there. So we withdraw and we get some better stats right there across the board. We can, as the loot of the battle is gathered, you have a chance of snatching a beautiful gold. Okay, no, we'll pass. We'll pass. We gain some integrity. Which I think is probably going to be pretty important, right? Integrity measures how reliable you are. Behaviors that lower your integrity will usually make you richer, but in general, you'll be less appreciated. Yeah, I guess not a bad idea. We also lost some gold as well. You have kept your vow before the battle. We gained some religion. Oh, we lost our money because we obviously sacrificed. And we get some more morale as well. So of the other tribes accompanied the Helvetii on the invasion, only the boy are available to remain in Gaul. Which is good. So we managed to win that. Got my share of the loot. Very cool indeed. Now we get to level up our stats a little bit. We're getting some extra stats, which is always good. I mean, I felt like we had like good stats as well, and we just got absolutely trampled on. I mean, our discipline is good. I mean, we're going to boost up our stats a little bit, maybe get our javelin up. We didn't get a chance to throw javelins. And then the sentry we now get to level up as well, make them a little bit better. I think we definitely level up maybe our sword skill. And just, yeah, gonna make them up. We get some more events as well. We can now pick out a individual soldier, which is cool. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap up. This is where we're gonna wrap up the video today. Again, this is a ton of fun. I can't wait for the full game. I think as you get further on and as you progress your characters and the Legion is actually getting in there and killing multiple groups of enemies and you're leading breaches and stuff, I think it has a ton of fun. And I love the different aspects as well. So go check it out. The demo is on Steam if you want to go ahead and see what it's like. Obviously, if you enjoyed this, drop a like, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.